200 word maximum for your note card.
I'll go solo, I don't mind.
Okay.
You gonna go solo?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I'll just take one.
What works for me?
Are you ready, folks?
Yes.
Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dylan Morris, and today I'm going to be presenting about how to start a successful business whilst at university. Now, imagine starting your own business whilst you're at college at the age of 20. Imagine now at the age of 23 that you have 10 employees, and then at the age of 24 that you have 30. In my interview, I had the honor to have a conversation with Mr. Dylan Murphy. He's the founder and CEO of Wagner & Wolf, a sports recruitment company based out of Santa Barbara. It is established in 10 companies worldwide, and also he was a student athlete at the University of California, Santa Barbara. Now, the purpose of this presentation is to provide some simple tips on how to start a successful business while still at college. The three main takeaways that I got from the interview that I had with Dylan was to, number one, grow and leverage your existing network. Number two, focus your energy on one service that you offer at the start. And number three, keep your area of your expertise reasonably small. Now, one of the first things that Dylan told me was that for a long time he had ideas to develop a sports recruitment company. But he thought it was too small to start one. But one day, he just started. And that brings me to my first point. Now, the first point is to leverage and grow your existing network. Often at times, we think we're too small to start something new. But in reality, you may know one person in the business, and from there, you can learn and expand from that. He said, make sure to understand the power of LinkedIn. As you can see from the graph here, we have different areas of expertise that we can connect. All it takes is one or two people to grow your existing network. Remember that when you're talking to people, remember to provide value without just simply asking them for things. It may take that you provide content for free, or often do things that are outside your comfort zone and take a risk through connecting with people without actually asking for much. Now, the second thing that he taught me was to focus your energy on one service that you offer at the start. It's important to keep your overhead low as a university student. So therefore, you have to really ask yourself, do I need this in my business right now, and do I need to pay for it? It's important as well, if you want to focus on one thing, that you clearly define your mission statement. He told me to read a book called Running Lean by Ash Maurya. This is it. In the book, it describes the key metrics of what you can have on a one-page layout that really describes your business. So if you ever go lost, or if you're ever down, or you're ever lost, you can always go back and see what you're really made of. Now, he also described that 80% of the goals that we do don't get done if they never get written down. So it's important to write down and have key metrics about that. The third thing that he told me was to keep your area of expertise small. You don't have to take on all the tasks all at once. As you can see from the graph here, freelance services are getting more and more popular as the years go on. So it's important to leverage that and not to tackle everything at once, because at the end of the day, you can't be an expert in all fields. Now, it's important to keep the quality of your standard high as well. And therefore, if you have social media campaigns, if you have customer service, you as one individual cannot consistently do that with the quality that you need. So don't try and take on every project, micromanage, because at the end of the day, if you have all these things, then you're going to end up having so much stress and so much discomfort within your business, and you may give up early. Now, so the key takeaways from my interview with Dylan was that in order to start a business in college, you don't always have to be an expert in your field. You don't always have to know where to start exactly. The main thing is that you just get going. Don't overcomplicate it. Try and make money as quick as you can, but also try and leverage your existing networks that you have. Focus on keeping your area of expertise small, know your strengths and weaknesses, and start with the people that you know within the industry. I hope that you learned a little bit about how to start your own business. whilst you're at college from an interview that I had with Dylan Murphy. Thanks, guys.